Welcome back to the Real Estate News. With me now is Beverly Serral with Beverly Serral Properties. Hi Beverly, it's great to have you here today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So we've been talking a lot lately about how hot the Hilton Head real estate market is at the moment. So you're going to share with us today some tips for sellers. So when marketing a home or villa, what are the top 2 or 3 things for the seller to consider?
Well, even in this market, I'm still going to go with my top number 1 would be pricing. It's very important that no matter how great condition your property is in or the listing presentation, price is still most crucial. You have to get out there with the correct pricing at today's market value in order to be seen and make that great first impression. Second, and very important too, is the presentation of the property with regard to the cleanliness, the maintenance, the upkeep, and the state of repair. And then third would be the presentation of your property by your listing agent to other agents and to the public. But if it's okay with you, I'd like to come back and talk about that as a whole separate topic.
Absolutely. So now, why is a list price so crucial? I mean, wouldn't an interested buyer just make an offer?
Well, you would think so, and a lot of sellers believe that to be true too, and so they like to sort of put a price out there and test the market. But really and truly, when you look at our market, our average sales price as a percentage of list price is between 94 and 96, or right at about 95%. So if you're more than about 98% there to start with, you're going to miss out on the buyers. They're going to wait until your price is closer to the fair market value to even offer.
Okay. Now, you mentioned cleaning and maintenance, right? So are cleaning and maintenance the same thing, or are they different?
Very closely related. When I show property to buyers or I go to look at a property to list, generally the homes that have been well maintained, are in a good state of repair, are generally also very clean. However, sometimes one of the other of those can be lacking. The thing that we really most often encourage our sellers to do is to clean and declutter, and that's remove anything of personal, a lot of family pictures, clean out closets to the bare minimum of the things that need to be in there, nothing to look squished or kind of out of place, and then go ahead and hire a home inspector and do a pre-listing inspection, just as you would if you were a buyer, and fix those things that need to be repaired on your property, as will be required in any contract, before the buyers ever come.
Now, so where do you recommend that the seller begins?
Well, I do think that the very most important thing is to actually make the decision to sell. And that's oftentimes hard. It comes with some mixed emotions. Maybe it's a vacation home that's been in your family for many years. I have a saying on my desk that says a real decision is measured by the fact that you've taken a new action. If you haven't taken the action, then you haven't truly decided. And I believe that's applicable to selling a home. Once you make that decision, work with your agent to make the best presentation possible overall with pricing, conditions, state of repair, and really put the property out there on the market as a commodity, just like you would any other. And I know that you'll end up with the best results, which is, for the seller, the highest price in the shortest time possible.
Absolutely. Now, do you have any other tips before we wrap up?
Well, not for today. I think I'll save them for when I come back in 2 weeks. I really want to talk about the whole process of finding and selecting the right listing agent for you.
Absolutely. Well, listen, it's always very helpful information, Beverly. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.